Yo, we
What
back,
up?
bro. It's been a year in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Year and 8 months since the
Dang.
last since the last Hardwood Heavyweight show. We
We've been
back.
gone for too long, man.
On to a
Nah,
lot,
for real.
lot has
The
happened.
real is back.
Hey,
They got my miles on.
the real is back.
Hey,
Yeah, we
you know I heard well.
still representing. Hey, we
I
got a
had to
little,
let y'all know this ain't just a Mavs podcast. They be trying to bully
That wasn't
everybody
even
else.
on purpose. This is just the hobby
we
rocking.
try
You
to
feel
boss
me?
Spinning
hog it.
10
That's for
toes.
sure. We definitely try to boss hog it. Man, but nah, nothing else. I mean, we back, man. We back. So we coming at you with a lot of different stuff today. Uh Recapping the off season for this past season. Um we're gonna talk about what's to come, what to expect with the show. Plan to do weekly shows, man, at least once a week, just to keep up to date with everything that's going on with the sport that we love, cover it, talk about it, reflect, discuss, debate, however you want to call it. Um, but plain and simple, we back, fellas. Let me talk about some things that's went on since we last uploaded. Our last upload was February of 2024, and I definitely remember me and AB saying that the Mavs had a strong shot to go into that finals that year. And we end up going to the finals that year playing these boys.
That's
Oh,
how
wow.
things.
Ran into a buzzsaw in the Boston
Them
Celtics.
boys was nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. We couldn't do nothing
Yeah,
with them.
them boys is crazy.
Just looking at that squad, man, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, seasoned veterans that just honestly took the mantle of that team and took the young stars and Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown to the promised land. I
Then you
think
have Porzingis just slide in the mix during the finals as well.
Porzingis, bro, former
Coming
Mav.
in for looked like he was fully healthy when he was playing against us, man. His former team, man.
Porzingis just went straight ape stuff on us, man. He killed us in every which way. The matchups was atrocious.
It was
we
hard.
couldn't get stops. Luca did all he could, getting shot up in the knee every game. Everybody seen a blood stain on the sleeve knee every game. That's because he getting injections, man. That boy was damn near killing himself trying to go win a chip for the Mavs. So the Celtics ended up winning that chip. They beat us 4-1. We only got one game out of them, huh?
Yeah, it's 4-1.
4-1. Which is okay. I think that group, that
Nah,
Mavs.
we got swept.
No, I
No,
don't
y'all
think
got one.
yeah, we
Y'all
got one.
got one.
We got one, bro.
It was a
We got game
gentleman's sweep.
4 because we were down 3-0. We got
Yeah,
game 4 though. Yeah. Um.
it felt like a sweep.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Shit. Felt like no contest.
It definitely did.
Y'all got
I
one.
think, to be honest, I think that Mavs group overachieved though. Beating the top seeded OKC team to get to the finals. I think we really kind of overachieved in a lot of people's eyes, man. What do y'all think about that year in general? The Celtics winning it, or what y'all thought happened throughout
It
that
was
season?
just this. It was just how was OKC year kind of in the sense this past season. It was kind of the Celtics year. Like they passed through the East. They were just smacking everybody through, and it was just like anybody that played, you just knew they were better than them. That team chemistry was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight
I
dogs.
say it was really nothing. It was their chip to lose. Like it was no other team that could really compete with them for real. They had no weaknesses because they had somebody for every position. They had you at point guard, they had you at shooting guard. They had all the wings in the world, so they could really guard everybody. And then they all could shoot. So when they on offense, they playing 5 out. So it's like they
It
spraying
was like
threes
a
or
more
hitting wide open
you know how the
shots.
Spurs back in the day. It was more athletic version of those and hitting threes
Yeah,
with it.
Nah,
Like,
it
seriously,
really was.
you pull out a lineup of Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and Al Horford, or if they
Porzingis.
bring Derek White off the bench, it's Drew Holiday, Jalen Brown, Tatum, Horford, and
Yeah,
Porzingis.
it's like you could do it.
Like And you got Peyton Pritchard coming
6
off
man
the
of the
bench.
year.
He was spraying.
6 man of the
Sam
year.
Hauser was spraying.
Sam Hauser out of his shooting out of his mind.
Everybody's
tough.
They
It was
just
tough.
Yeah.
So that season came and went. 2025 season, this past season, 2024, 2025. I think the Mavs came. Well, for me personally, I'm gonna speak on the Mavs. I think we came into that year thinking we was gonna do some things. Got hit with the injury bug early. We got hit with the injury bug, man, and we was fighting injuries that whole year. I think at one point we had like literally 10 dudes hurt, and we had to sign a bunch
y'all
of
did.
dudes, and it was crazy. OKC ended up winning that chip this year. They had a some would say, a easy path. Every team they played, their star player pretty much got hurt, even in the finals. Starting from the Grizzlies first round, Ja with no Ja.
Nah, they got up on the Timberwolves. They got up on them.
They did get up on the Timberwolves.
They got up on them niggas for sure.
But if we keeping it a band, they really shouldn't have got past the Nuggets. If Michael Porter Jr. can,
they got up on the Grizzlies too. They was gonna handle them niggas like. They swept them niggas easy.
I don't think they would have beat the Nuggets if Michael Porter Jr. would have showed up.
I agree. MPJ couldn't throw one in the ocean, bro. And that was just a terrible.
I was telling niggas like
terrible performance.
They wanted to see the Timberwolves for sure. I was saying that.
Oh, for sure.
Just the matchups wise, they don't they ain't got nothing for Jokic. They got Chet that down there, man.
He too light. He can't hold him.
Chet on Jokic, he killing this. It's gonna be a whole team effort, and he picking that shit apart.
But it don't matter because last year, as y'all know, my boys, we showed promise. We came up, we surprised everyone. We was second in the West.
I gotta keep it a beam, bro. The Rockets throughout the regular season looked like a real contender. They finished number 2 in the West.
Yeah. But we came up short. I ain't gonna say no names, but someone on our team, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it in the big lights. He couldn't do it in the big moments.
Real quick, because this kind of segues into what we about to hit right now. What do you think that Houston team was missing to go from a 2 seed to lose to a 7 seed Warriors? And the Warriors ain't no slouch. That's a tough match. But as a 2 seed, you expected to win that series.
We were missing Kevin Durant. That's why we went and we got Kevin Durant.
They were missing like a dominant,
if you want to keep it
like go-to scorer. Like they had a really good team, but they ain't got nobody. You just got to get out her too real quick.
You
got a game plan for her. You just need to play hard against them niggas fucking around.
That could just go out and just get a bucket. We needed a bucket. That's what we needed, and that's what Jalen Green was supposed to be for us. But his deficiencies showed. Like it just got highlighted once the playoffs came because the Warriors were just exploiting that because they knew like pick and roll. He don't know how to play the pick and roll like proficiently. Like he's only looking to score. He's not looking for the dump pass. He's not looking for the handoff, or he's not shooting a little pull up. He's just going to the rack where he's shooting threes. So they stopped him on that. And then we didn't have like a point guard for it. Like Fred VanVleet is a point guard, but Fred VanVleet is more of a scoring point guard. Like he's not like a facilitator. Like let me get the guys involved, stuff like that. So that's really what we were missing.
Jalen Green, man. The thing is, I really like him as a player. He's fun to watch to me.
He's not bad.
But and it's kind of crazy. I think he can one day be a great player. I just don't think he had enough time in Houston, bro. I think y'all peaked kind of early, bro. Y'all peaked early. Y'all was a number 2 seed.
I disagree.
Y'all were expected to do something right now.
Right. Y'all were expecting Jalen Green to carry y'all when he's in year 3, year 4. Like he's still young, bro.
Okay, but see, you gotta think about it like this. Like Jalen Green was a number 2 overall pick. So like when you number 2 overall, you held to a higher standard. And you gotta think of the other people that was in his draft class, or people that's not even just his draft class, people that he was compared to. You got Ant, who's in his 3rd year, who was already playing better than he was. You got people like who else is in their 3rd, 4th year? Paolo playing crazy, Chet playing crazy. These are people younger than him. You got, dudes like that are around his same age range, and they're already taking them next leaps. Meanwhile, he older than some of them or the same age as some of them, and he's still having the same
but
struggles
that
he
was
was
that was
having.
his first time in the playoffs, though.
First
See,
playoff.
Going
I'm
against
not
the
gonna-
Warriors, bro.
see, I'm not
The
gonna knock
Warriors
him.
is a
That's just-
championship team. He going against the most experience he
See,
could go against, period, in the
I'm
whole
not
playoffs.
gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna do that. They say when
But no, you just
someone
gotta be
tell you-
realistic, though. Like,
I'm being realistic. They say when someone tell you who they are, man, you believe them, man. He told us from the jump.
Bro,
That boy.
you gotta.
If
you
that
gotta
see,
go on
see,
some
this
grace,
is
bro.
why I would have gave him a pass. If that was the first time, like all year, he never played like that. That was the first time he ever did that. You would hear nothing from my mouth. I wouldn't say a word. But it was all throughout the year. It be games. He go on a stretch. He'll get 30 a game, 40 a game, 30 a game. Then like maybe the next 3 he'll drop like 7 or he'll drop 8. So it was just like the Warriors wasn't the first time he did that. Like he's been doing that the whole year. He'd been doing that all last year. Like he just has spells where he just don't show up. And I'm just like,
He definitely was inconsistent. I think that's just a part of the youth too, bro. I mean, he gotta figure it out. I think Phoenix is gonna be a great opportunity for him to, play alongside of.
Oh yeah, I'm rooting for him. If he figure it out in Phoenix, hey man, he figured it out in Phoenix. I ain't gonna be mad at him.
If Devin Booker is the type of player to kind of give dudes game, I think he can be a real compliment to Jalen Green's future, bro. Because I think that could be a pretty solid backcourt, scoring backcourt. I don't see them playing together for long, but I think Book can give him some gems and some tools that Jalen Green can take for his next stop somewhere.
Oh yeah.
That segues into the major moves of this offseason, which is our first major topic. This guy is now a Houston Rocket. Kevin Durant was traded to the Houston Rockets from the Phoenix Suns in a historic 7-team trade, the largest trade in NBA history.
Yeah.
They said this is going to happen for sure.
The largest trade in NBA history. And I'm gonna just give y'all a rundown of the players that's involved. Some of these names you may know, some of these you may not. It's a slew of assets with 7 teams and 13 players involved. So the Rockets acquired Kevin Durant and got back Clint Capella, who started his career in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Suns got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Kaman Maluk, Rasheer Fleming, Kobe Bryant, which are all draft picks in this past draft. Daquan Plowden and 2 second-round picks. The Nets ended up getting 2 second-round picks. The Warriors got 2 second-round picks from this year's draft, Alex Tui and Jemai Meshack, which probably be on their G League team.
Mm-hmm.
The Hawks ended up getting David Roddy, who had a pretty good stint with the Grizzlies for a little bit. A second-round pick and some cash. The Lakers got a second-round pick and some cash. The Timberwolves got 3 second-round picks and some cash. So
how is this possible that all these teams are benefiting enough? Like, do they all know KD's going to the Rockets, or are they just like agreeing to this to where the 7 teams to agree to one thing is a lot?
First of all, I'm gonna forgive you for putting my man's ball spot on the live stream. I don't know why you did him like that. We just gonna move past that. Second of all, it's about time. It's about time we get back to the old ways of the NBA, man. Like, we need to start cheating again. Like, I'm tired of this. Everybody playing this fun, fair, positive basketball. No, give us Kevin Durant. We need him. We deserve it. We've been losing for too long. We deserve it. We deserve it.
When it comes to them large trades, bro,
you got to make the money match up. That's all it is.
How, from my knowledge, these agents are in the inner circles. So KD's agent is probably a big time agent, Rich Kleiman. He's a big time agent, and so when a player like that is on the move, it's gonna take some heavy lifting because the salary caps, like Joe said, the salary caps got to match.
Mm-hmm. So they changed the rules. So
yeah, it's got to be multiple assets that are moved and acquired for these type of deals to work and structure. So it took that trade with that 17. It probably took some weeks to really kind of mesh out all the fine print, make sure all the numbers match, and then it kind of just hits, So it's a process when it comes to them big time multiple team trades, man. But KD to the Houston Rockets, Joe, what do you predict your Rockets? Well, what do you predict KD, how KD will be, and how he will add to your Rockets, being that they was a number 2 seed last year, looking to build on that?
So I'm gonna give 2 predictions. I'm gonna give my honest opinion, and then I'm gonna give my Rockets opinion. So my honest opinion, we lost Fred to start the year. Mm-hmm. So Fred down, ACL. It's unfortunate. Hopefully my boy Shake back, get back right. So that's a big loss to the team because he's a point guard, another ball handler. He can lead the offense. So it's gonna be hard. But what I like what we've been doing, because I've been watching the preseason, I've been kind of looking at them boys been playing. We really playing like how the Nuggets is doing. So we got Şengün as the primary ball handler. He kind of leading the offense, playing at the top of the key, and everybody's just cutting off him. So they're really just using KD kind of like MPJ was in Denver, but he better than MPJ because he can still play he can play in the mid range, he can play at the top of the key, he can go attack the rack. Jabari, same kind of deal. And then you got Amen as like the second ball handler. He's like the backup point guard. So I like how they're doing it. Do I think that it's going to be like really fleshed out? No, because they haven't really done it yet. It's going to be the first time. But I like what I've been seeing because I don't know if y'all seen our average starting height for our starting lineup is 6'7". Everybody like the shortest dude is 6'7". So
the Mavs are kind of like that too, though. Like there's some tall teams.
We gonna be ready for y'all. So
what tripped me out, bro? Yesterday or the day before in the preseason game, y'all pulled out y'all starting lineup: Amen Thompson at the 1, KD at the 2, Jabari at the 3, Şengün at the 4, and Steven Adams at the 5. Like that's crazy, bro.
Like what y'all doing with that?
That's crazy.
We running the shit out y'all. That's what we're doing. Okay. Run y'all that down.
Okay. You don't think we got young guns too? Hey, a man can run.
I'm saying with that lineup.
Okay, so
only nigga running that lineup is Thompson.
If you the Rockets, are you running the team through Şengün still like they did last year, or you running it through KD?
I'm running through Şengün for sure because KD's not a facilitator. Like that's not his game, and plus that's not what we got him for. We got him to come and get a bucket. Like come and get a bucket. Şengün he's the best passer on our team by far. It's not even close. So I still think we need a point guard, and Reed might end up being the one who steps up in that role. That may be what he ends up doing, or maybe we somehow go get a point guard in the draft next year, or we rock out with Fred. I don't really know what we're gonna do, but I'm not really worried about that. We're gonna figure that out.
I was curious about Reed Shepherd. I'm surprised that you mentioned him. What are they gonna do with him, bro?
He's our backup point guard. He gonna be 6-man. It's gonna be him.
Is he ready though? Y'all set him on ice
all year. He gonna have to be. He ain't got no choice.
He's on ice all year.
Hey, this is the league. You better stay ready. You never know when your opportunity gonna come. You gotta stay ready.
He gonna have to be ready because there's not really too many free agents out there. You got Reggie Jackson out there. You better
take advantage of that opportunity.
You got Reggie Jackson out there still. You got Spencer Dinwiddie who just got waived.
But he's been hooping in the preseason too, so I ain't even really worried about him too much. I think it's gonna be him and Tari Easton is the first two off the bench, and they're gonna just provide that little scoring burst.
You know how
we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be third in the West.
Top 3 again. That's
top 3 again.
Okay. You know how I really like off y'all bench, man, Jae'Sean Tate. I don't think he gets enough burn either. It's gonna be hard.
I don't like Jae'Sean Tate, bro. I don't know why.
You don't like Jae'Sean, man. I like Jae'Sean.
I don't like I don't know why. It's just like he not bad. He hustle and stuff, but I don't know. Like if we could trade him, I'll trade him.
Take your hoop, man. Well, hey, take your hoop, man. I like
he can hoop. He can hoop. But I don't know. Yeah, he just don't do it for me. That's just me personally. No offense, Jae'Sean Tate. If you're watching this, yeah, you still my dog. I'm gonna still rock with you, my boy. But you know.
So KD to the Rockets is a major move in this offseason. As we said, OKC won last year's championship.
Crazy.
They seemingly just re-signed everybody back, looking to kind of run it back. AB, what's your take
Mhm.
on OKC this year? Do you see them being a viable option to repeat, or do you see them kind of falling off a cliff?
They're gonna have a solid year, but we already know that trying to go back to back. Like they played the most basketball last year, and it was the number one team in the league. So that mindset to carry that through a whole season and trying to run it back, like we'll see. Like they very very talented team, but I feel like the teams in the West they didn't got loaded up even better than they was last year. The teams that was sorry and then got better. Like even the Mavericks, we didn't make the playoffs, but we didn't load it up. So it's just gonna be more to like deal with.
Speaking of one of those teams, the Denver Nuggets traded away Michael Porter Jr. to the Brooklyn Nets.
Mhm.
Got back Bruce Brown. Also
Mhm.
signed free agency Tim Hardaway Jr. Kind of loaded, and also with the trade with Michael Porter, they got Cam Johnson in return, stretch 6'9", 6'10" shooter as well.
They loaded it up for real.
I like Denver a lot, man. I like Denver. I like their makeup. Obviously behind Joker and Jamal Murray. I'm curious to see what Jamal Murray does. I think he's kind of, to me, he's reached a ceiling of how his play can be. Um, I think it's going to be really up to those role players again, for Denver to really make another run at it, because they got the arguably the best player in the world in Joker. So when you got a player like that, you always a championship contender. Joe, what you think about Denver and their chances this year with the new additions?
I mean, I like their chances. I really like their squad. I like, the moves they made in the offseason. They went and got that boy Bruce Brown, brought him back to the squad. He's gonna be good for them. They went in and traded, got Cameron Johnson, like you said. So now they got Cam Johnson in Michael Porter Jr.'s place. And they went and got Tim Hardaway too. So they got all the shooting in the world on the outside. Still kept their core. So the team chemistry gonna be through the roof. And they got a backup center for Jokic too. So sometimes they can give him a break, so he don't got to play the whole game. So yeah, they got a squad for sure. They really got a squad. I think it really was going to come down to for the Nuggets is really that fourth quarter. Like who's going because Jamal's pretty clutch in the fourth. He's a good ball handler. It's like who's going to show up, because it's going to be them nip and tuck games where they go on playing like the OKCs, when they playing y'all, when they playing us, when they play the Warriors, people like that. That who's going to be that person that's going to step up for Jokic, because Jokic he gonna do what he gonna do, but he mainly dominating the paint. Like, is Jamal gonna step up? That's really what it is for them. But
Them
I think
getting
they're gonna
Bruce
be all right.
Brown back. I feel like gonna put
I think
them.
that's
They're gonna be
big.
so nice. Cause them getting
That's
Cam
big.
Johnson, cause he can end up being a better version of MPJ. Like,
MPJ
He
for
really
sure,
good.
for
and
sure.
For
then
sure
Bruce
good.
Brown, we already know exactly what he gonna do when he get back on that squad. He was so nice with them
Yeah.
when they won that ship.
He
The
basically gonna
coach
do
talking about
exactly
we
what
gonna
Russ
Bruce gonna
did,
come back
but
and we gonna run it
better.
back again. Nigga was gone the next
Oh
week.
yeah. Had
Hey,
to
he
go
had to
get
get
that
that paper.
chicken,
Hey, he
boy.
had to get that paper real quick,
Had to
man.
get that money on, boy. I ain't mad at him. I'd do it too
Real
if I was
talk.
him.
Nah, Denver's definitely liable, man. They definitely, I think,
Yeah.
is a top 3 team of my
They,
pick to
they
win it.
might finish one. They might.
I think so, man, because they really loaded. That team is championship. They got championship pedigree. They star players play like stars. If they stay healthy, I don't see why they don't finish the top 3 team. Let's go over our let's talk about our fantasy draft a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So to the chat, man, we got a 12-player fantasy NBA fantasy going on. That we just drafted for this past Sunday, and I'm super excited, man. I think my team is pretty stacked, but I'm gonna share this screen real quick so y'all can see just how this draft went. Let's see 1 second. There we go. All right. So the first round went. No surprise, Joker went number 1, followed by Giannis, Shea, Victor, Luka, AD, Cade. Looks like you picked Victor, Joe. What made you pick Vic as your number 1 pick over Luka, AD, or any of the other guys that was available?
Man, because I've been watching that boy off season real closely. You know, he had took 2 months off, went and got tied in with the monks. The boy shaved his head off. Then he went and took another week. He went and played chess in Japan. That boy learned Taekwondo. Because that boy is very locked. He very locked in this summer, man. You know, and they said that boy grew. So
yeah, that's
that
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
7'7" now. Yeah, nah, he a cheat code. So I said, you know what? This is what his third year. Hey, it's 30 ball time. It's time to start getting 30 and 12 like Giannis.
I'm not gonna lie. I picked him because I had the number 1 pick last year, and I picked Vic. I think I picked him a year too early. I think you got him at the right time, and you're gonna definitely reap the benefits of his services this year, my brother.
He ain't tapped in with the monks yet, so I got him after the monks. But Luka's a good pick too because this is lost weight Luka. So
this fit Luka.
It's fit Luka.
That's interesting you said that, man. I was gonna talk about Luka being the 5th pick, and I wish Deshaun was on. Hopefully he'll join us on a future show. He was the biggest Luka hater, but Luka went crazy this summer. I don't know if I was paying attention, bro. In the Euro League,
a little bit of that. I saw a little bit of that.
Average, bro. I looked at his average, bro. He averaged 35, 7, and 9, bro.
Yeah, nah, he was most stupid.
Like, and they play hard over there in that Euro basket, bro. Like they play hard over there. So
see, the thing is, Luka gonna go crazy because what's it called? LeBron. They say he out till like mid-November.
Oh yeah. So Luka damn near might lead the league in scoring this year, man. He gonna come out firing, bro. I can the first 10 games, Luka might be averaging 40, y'all. For real.
He damn near. He actually literally might do that.
Because who else is on that Lakers squad? Austin Reeves is the second option. Come on now. Luka about to put that thing up. DeAndre Ayton better get it off the rim, big fella. For real.
Boy gonna get clean up. It's gonna be him and AR. That's it.
Yeah. All right, AB, your first draft pick was Anthony Davis. What made you pick AD?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I started the draft on auto draft on accident. I was caught up. But I ain't gonna lie, out of like everybody that's behind them, I'm rocking with that. There's not anybody behind. I bearing like injury. I hope my boy, has a great year with the Dallas Mavericks and is as healthy as he needs to be. But as far as like the full package, I get points, rebounds, blocks, maybe get a couple assists. So I'm good. I'm fine with that.
If AD plays 65 to 70 games, shit, that's a win.
That is a win.
That's a win because you know what type of numbers he's gonna put up.
Yeah, for sure.
For my first draft pick, I went with Trae Young, man. I picked 8th. I didn't really have too many other options better than Trae Young. I think Trae Young is top 3 point guard in the game currently right now. He's super underrated and undervalued because of where he's playing at. Atlanta is a.
I got a question for y'all. Then I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gonna take Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton, or Jalen Brunson?
Trae Young. Give me Trae.
Brunson then showed me something, so I might take Brunson. But I love Trae Young. Trae Young been my favorite player since he was at OU. One of my favorite players.
You gonna take him over Brunson?
Yeah,
Brunson is tough. Brunson is a tough one, but I'm taking Trae.
All right, what about Cade?
I'm taking Trae Young.
Taking Trae.
Taking Trae?
Yeah.
What about Ja?
Ooh.
That's a tough one for me. Because Ja is a wild card, bro. He can play make, I think, almost just as good as Trae. I think he can play.
I feel like he play makes. I feel like when he play making, like he should.
I think Ja's playmaking is underrated. I think
It
he
is.
is very
It is.
underrated.
He
got
can
a-
play make, but I feel like when he's playmaking, he's holding back. I ain't gonna lie to you, because he can go.
He can.
He can go to like where you can't stay in front of him.
Like literally nobody can stay in front of this man.
When he was playing the Mavericks in the plan, bro, it was like, and he was playing on a
Yeah.
hurt ankle. He looked unstoppable, bro.
Yeah, Ja's only thing is you just gotta be healthy. That's really
Yeah.
his only thing.
If Ja's healthy, I think he's in that top 3-5 point guard in the league for
Yeah.
sure.
I give him that.
Okay. More guys around. Man Thompson made round 1. That surprised me over guys like Devin Booker, Harden. Quickly,
I think
let's talk
I think
about
he was doing
the Clippers real quick, who retooled a bit, and it seems like this kind of the thing for the Clippers, man. They Clippers seem to always have the best roster on paper going into a season, but it never pans out. James Harden has never missed the playoffs his whole career. So if you have James Harden on your team,
That's crazy.
you can pretty much pencil in playoffs. That's how much of a regular season winner he is. So you got to give James Harden credit. But AB, what do you think the Clippers can do? They added Brook Lopez. They added John Collins. They added Bogdanovich. Bradley Beal. So they have, on paper, they have a very talented roster who should, on paper, be a top 3 team in the West. What do you think about the Clippers?
They out of there. Something's gonna happen to where they not gonna be in there, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like they had a pretty good season last year, but they number 1 scorer got them right up out of there. It's like, and they be trying to fill in the gaps, and it just never works, bro. I'm not worried about the Clippers, bro. I'm worried about the Clippers on a regular night, like a regular season game, like because they are a good team. They're gonna be a good team, but like I'm not thinking them as a champion. Like I'll take like 3-4 teams. I'll take OKC, the Rockets, the Mavs, and Denver over them.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would too.
I'll take the Lakers over them too.
Lakers too.
Facts. And I'll take the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves too, because Timberwolves got their chemistry.
Yeah. Dang, what's up with the Clippers, dog? That's crazy.
They old, man.
That's crazy.
They 40. You can't win with a bunch of 40-year-olds, man. You can't do it.
Out of there.
All right,
they'll make the playoffs though.
Moving on, I think a sleeper pick was AB. You got Donovan Mitchell. I was literally about to get Donovan Mitchell right before you picked 2 spots before me, bro. I was hoping this man fell. I ended up settled for Scotty Barnes, which I think he'll be all right. But Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers are poised to make a strong run at it, or I think they about to break it up after this year. If they don't get to the finals this year, I think they're blowing that team up.
Sure.
They added Lonzo Ball to kind of supplement the playmaking and help when Darius Garland, who seems to get injured every year.
Who they add?
They added Lonzo Ball.
Oh, facts. My boy Lonzo.
What do y'all think about Cleveland and their chances with the East being as down as it is this year? The Celtics, no Tatum. The Pacers, no Halliburton. So the East is pretty much wide open. You got teams like Orlando that's going to try to go for it. You got Miami that's going to try to go for it. You got the Knicks who going to try to finally go for it. What do you think about Cleveland? Is this finally their year to get to the finals?
It's quiet. Nothing on them boys. If they couldn't do it last year, they ain't going to do it this year.
They was hurt, though. They was legit hurt.
They was.
I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't going to lie to you. Because I don't think that they was ever going to beat the Celtics. And the Knicks beat the Celtics full strength. So they damn sure not beating the Knicks. That's for sure. I don't think they're going to beat the Magic because the Magic re-upped on them.
They could have. Yeah, true.
Magic just got Desmond Bain and Paolo's coming back healthy. The Magic should have a.
Who did the Cavs lose to? Was it the Knicks or the Pacers?
Yeah, lost to the Pacers.
Pacers.
Which I still think the Cavs will be like. I'm not saying they're gonna be trash. Like they'll still be good. They might still mess around and be number one in the East.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what's the point? It's like they kind of remind me of like the Raptors low key in like the 2015, 2016 era.
Yeah.
They was like number one every year, but as soon as they ran into LeBron, it was raps. I mean, anybody care? So it's like they get number one, but it's like once the playoffs hit, Darius Garland is too much of a matchup problem. Like he can't guard nobody. So there's just liability out there. So they just be headhunting him. It's easy points. That's why they got Lonzo. That's really what the Cavs want for real. If we keep it in the bean, they want Lonzo to turn back the clock and turn up. And then they're gonna trade Darius Garland.
Down some defensive time and playmaking stuff. Athletic
DG up out of there. No, I can see that. I can see that for sure. I think they had some opportunities, man. The East is wide open though. It's be interesting to see who kind of rises up. But we definitely gonna keep it covered.
The 76ers might try to have a better. They was sorry, but they was super injured too last year.
Really, really injured.
That's true. That's the dark horse.
All three of their best players literally got hurt. Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George all hurt.
So we don't even know what they really look like.
Exactly.
We got no clue. It's all rests on Embiid's shoulders. He just got to play.
Moving on to on this day in NBA history, man. I'm gonna bless y'all with a little bit of hoop knowledge. This man, Bill Russell.
Watch out, note.
Bill Russell on December 16th, I believe back in the 60s, against the Cincinnati Royals, which isn't even an NBA team today, grabbed a whopping 36 rebounds, bro.
Golly.
In a win. They won 102-98 versus the Royals. He had 14 points and 36 rebounds. This stat line kind of just shows me the difference between, first of all, difference between back then bigs and then today's bigs, and then also the difference between Bill Russell and Wilt. People always like to say Bill Russell got 11 rings, man, and Wilt got. I don't think Wilt only got one, if that. But Wilt scored 100 points. He was super skilled, way athletic. Bill Russell was basically DeAndre Jordan back in the day. This man in this game, he shot 6 for 14, bro. You a big man who do nothing but close to the rim stuff, and you 6 for 14, grabbing 36 rebounds. Real quick, what do y'all think about that era discrepancy? Because it really kind of baffles me when old heads try to say, oh, this they used to, man, the dudes these days is super skilled, way more skilled than them dudes back in the day. Bill Russell dribbling, I seen clips of him dribbling down the court on the left side with his right hand all the way down. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just life, bro. That's just evolving. You know, we used to be on black and white little cube TV. Now we got big flat screens. Like,
it's different times.
Smarter, more athletic. Like, things just evolve, bro. So people see moves, emulate moves, and things just get better as time goes on. So, but as far as like how dominant he was to compare to the other people, that's still relevant.
Yeah. I think it's
nobody. I feel like ain't nobody gonna like how Wilt and Bill Russell was. Ain't nobody gonna be as dominant as they were at their time. Like, this guy is noticeably better than everybody else, and it's arguments on who the best player in the league is now. You got about 3-4 people arguing for that.
Yeah, that's real.
Somebody scored 100 points. He's the best nigga ever at that time. This thing is good. Nobody else is doing that, bro. Nobody's scoring 50. And he's scoring 100.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that concludes our relaunch of the Hardwood Heavyweights, man. We're gonna have a lot more coming in store. Like I said, we're gonna try to do this at least once a week. Not really sure on a set date, because I got a lot of stuff. I got the season coming up. Got a baby, just had a baby, so a lot of stuff I got to kind of figure out the logistics. But we definitely gonna try to come to y'all once a week, keeping y'all up to date with news throughout the season. We're gonna cover all type of sports from high school to college to overseas, and of course the NBA. So yeah, just lock in with us, rock with us. We're gonna have a lot more people, a lot more guests on the panel going forward. We're gonna even try to do some interviews with some dudes coming up soon. Trying to put that in the works. But yeah, that'll wrap us up for this relaunch, man. I appreciate my boy Joe AB hopping on with me, getting things back going. Fellas, till next time. That's a wrap.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all boys.
All right.